So who remembers what we were doing last class?
Prabhuji, we learned the Mahabharata, the Kurukshetra war from day 1 to day 10. We learned about both the sides fighting and forming. Then we learned about Bhishma.
How Bhishma stuck in the path of arrows.
Everybody go one by one.
Lying in a bed of arrows known as Sharashaya, which was put by Arjuna. Then we discuss about the death of Abhimanyu.
Prabhuji, I have a doubt in the Mahabharata.
Okay.
Prabhuji, how did Bhishma went like that, full of arrows and like that? How did Bhishma became like that?
Yes, very nice question. That was the topic of last class, right? So Bhishma had given the secret of how he can be conquered to Yudhishthira. It is by putting Shikhandi in front of he will not pick up his weapons. The only way to defeat Bhishma is when Bhishma is not fighting, because he is one of the greatest warriors, right?
Because he fights, he puts arrows on the speed of his mind.
Yeah, so he was very, so he let go of his weapons when Shikhandi was standing right beside Arjuna, and then Arjuna sent his arrows that pierced his body, and then he got into that bed of arrows. We discussed how then Dronacharya became the commander-in-chief, and then how Bhagadatta was fighting with his elephant, Supratika, and how Krishna protected Arjuna from the Narayana weapon. And then finally, we discussed about Abhimanyu, who is one of the greatest warriors in the Pandava side, and how he was killed by the Kauravas in a deceitful way by 6. You see in the middle picture how 6 different fighters fought together. And Abhimanyu had nobody with him, and Abhimanyu, even without weapons, they all attacked him and killed him. See, so, and then we discussed how that evening Arjuna took a vow. Who can say what the vow was? Who? Looks like Rama wants. Rama?
The vow is that he has to kill Jayadradhavadha after Abhimanyu got there.
Yes. The vow was he will kill Jayadradha the next day. Before what time? He said.
Oh yeah, can I say?
Before evening.
Yeah, before sunset, right?
Sunset,
yeah.
Sunset.
So Arjuna took that vow, and then
he will climb into fire. Yeah.
Yeah, if he doesn't, if he's unsuccessful in killing Jayadradh, he will enter fire. That's what he said, correct?
That's why he was very angry when Abhimanyu died.
Yes.
And even last week we learned about how Dhritarashtra was general before.
Dhritarashtra, he's not even fighting the war, right? He's
fighting the war. Arjuna's guru.
Oh, Dronacharya.
Oh, Dronacharya.
Yes. Yeah. Yes, we discussed that.
Yeah, Dronacharya, made the chakra form. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
And he became the commander-in-chief. Is that what you're saying, Ashmita?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. So Dronacharya became the commander-in-chief, and his main mission was to capture Yudhishthira and make him prisoner. But he was unsuccessful from all those days, from day 10 to day 13. And 13th day, they did that, but they killed poor Abhimanyu, who was alone, who was the only one who could enter. And why only Abhimanyu could enter? Anybody remembers why?
Because Prabhuji, because the plan of the Pandavas was that Abhimanyu would lead the Pandavas inside the Chakravyuha, and all the 4 Pandavas except Arjuna will come to help Abhimanyu inside the Chakravyuha. But as we all know, Jayadratha had taken a vow from Lord Shiva that he would be able to hold the Pandavas for one day. So as soon as Abhimanyu went inside the Chakravyuha, Jayadratha prevented all the other Pandavas from entering inside the Chakravyuha, and he got treacherously attacked by all the generals of the Kauravas.
Yes, very nice.
Wait,
So,
but
yeah,
weren't you asking how he knew only to get in?
yeah. So that's another thing.
Can I say that? How?
Okay,
only knew to
Ayana
get
wants
in?
to say how Abhimanyu only knew how to get into the Chakravyuha.
So like Prahlada, when Abhimanyu was inside Arjuna,
Subhadra.
yeah, Subhadra's stomach, he was actually, so Arjuna was telling Subhadra to how to get into a Chakravyuha. And then so when he was teaching, Subhadra suddenly fell asleep. And then actually when Subhadra was asleep, Abhimanyu was listening how to get in. But as soon as Arjuna saw that Subhadra was sleeping, he stopped, and then he
didn't continue,
Yeah.
and he didn't. So that's how Abhimanyu didn't know how to come out of the Chakravyuha. But the main point I wanted to focus on was Jayadratha, how he got this boon from Lord Shiva, and Ishwarji already told us that. And actually, Jayadratha, when he kidnapped Draupadi, the Pandavas didn't kill him at that time. So now they should have at that day itself punished him. Then this wouldn't have happened. So they just shaved his hair off and ridiculed him and sent him away.
But that was actually the right thing to do.
Okay, right. So Draupadi was worried about Dushala, whose husband is...
Bhima was almost going to kill Jayadratha when Arjuna stopped and said, we'll torture him.
Yes.
And that's how Bhima and Arjuna shaved Jayadratha's hair off.
Right. So let's start today's class. We are 10 minutes over. So just discuss. So Jayadratha was the cause. Arjuna was very, very angry at Jayadratha because he had let him go before. We saw that picture right now. And he said, and we already heard the vow he took from Ramaji. And so he took that vow, and next, we'll continue from there for today's class. So what happened was Jayadratha came running into the Kaurava army camp and said, "Oh, Duryodhan, oh, Dronacharya, I just want to go back home. I don't want to fight tomorrow because the great Arjuna has taken a vow that he will kill me tomorrow before sunset. I don't want to do that." And now, Dronacharya and Duryodhana are there. Dronacharya says, "Oh, don't worry. Tomorrow will be only focused on protecting you. And I have a big plan that I will make a formation." We talked about the different formation, right? Like the bird formation and the thunderbolt for fish formation. But yeah, so the next day, on the left, you will see that Dronacharya said, "I will make a very, very complex formation. It's like 4 different formation into one." So what do you see? First, outside, you see in green, it's like a Chakravyuha, and then it has 2 parts, like 2 rectangles protruding out, right? And then a box in front. So that is the combination of a Chakravyuha and a Shakata Vyuha. Shakata means cart. So don't you see that this is like a bullock cart with 2 wheels? So that is called Shakata Vyuha. And it was as if like there are 2.
And here's Jayadratha, red dot.
Right. So that's only part of it. So he's making a very complex formation of his army, where the outer thing is a Shakata Chakravyuha and the inner is lotus. So this is Padma Vyuha.
yeah.
These are lotus petals, and in the middle there is a needle. So this is a needle Vyuha. So and Dronacharya said he will put the greatest fighters on the needle. So what is the specialty of a needle? It is very long, right? It's very thin and long. So Arjuna, if he enters, he has to go through that needle. So it's very long. If it was flat, then he wouldn't have to go too much distance. But see how many miles it was. He has to go almost 48 miles to reach Jayadratha. And Dronacharya said he'll line up all the great fighters in line, that it'll be very difficult for Arjuna to get to Jayadratha the next day. So Dronacharya gave this hope to Jayadratha. Don't go, because Arjuna's vow was, if Jayadratha fights tomorrow and if he doesn't surrender to Yudhishthira or Krishna, then he'll be killed. So if he's not going to fight, if he goes back to the kingdom, there is no deal. There's no problem for Arjuna. But since he's fighting, it was important for Duryodhana that he fights, right? Because if Arjuna is not able to get to Jayadratha, then it's an easy way for the Kauravas to get rid of Arjuna, right? Because he himself said he'll get into fire. So they were eyeing that opportunity, seeing this as an opportunity. Yes, we will make a big formation and we'll protect Jayadratha. That's all we need to do, because Arjuna is their greatest fighter. If Arjuna gets into fire, then we are definitely going to win. So they decided to make this very, very complex formation of 4 different forms. And so that was the work cut out for Arjuna.
I know Krishna has to do something with this at the end.
Yeah. So the Sindhu Naresh, Jayadratha was given this assurance by Dronacharya, and Duryodhana also says, we will take care of you.
So it's a lotus. So it's a needle and a lotus in a cart.
And a circle.
And a circle. Oh, God.
Yeah, and in front there is this box, right? So then Jayadratha felt, very happy. Nothing will happen to me, but I'll be the cause of Arjuna's death tomorrow. I'm going to be very famous, he was thinking.
But
who
was thinking that?
Jayadratha. Okay. And then Krishna told Arjuna, Arjuna, you should have asked me before taking such a big vow. It's not going to be easy for us. But, a devotee is never afraid. And he said, Krishna, as long as you're on my side, I have no fear. I'm going to fight hard, and I know you'll take care of me. And so the next day came, Krishna bought the chariot with all the weapons all loaded. And then they go to Yudhishthira to decide how to go about fighting these Kaurava army. And they heard from their spies about this formation. So they were thinking how to break this formation. So they decided Arjuna will go first. And Satyaki will take care of Yudhishthira so that he's not captured or anything. So and Arjuna will go like a snake, like around, meandering through the needle was the plan. Okay, so everybody got to the battlefield, and before that everybody prayed to Krishna and got all auspiciousness for victory, and they all are going for the war now, and they all are trying to counteract this big formation. And Arjuna left. Arjuna and Krishna blew their conch shell and started fighting. First, they were attacked by Durmarshana, and that is one of the Kauravas. And he...
Durmarshana, Prabhuji?
Durmarshana is one of the 100 Kauravas. Okay. So he again, he doesn't have the power to withstand Arjuna. So Arjuna shot so many arrows, and his chariot and charioteer all perished, and then he ran away. That's all he could do. And Arjuna won't kill any Kaurava because he's leaving everybody for Bhima, because Bhima had taken a vow that after Draupadi was humiliated in the court, right? So, and then came Dushasana. Dushasana also, the same thing happened. Nothing Dushasana could do, and Arjuna just attacked him and broke everything that he came with, and he went forward. So next, who is coming? The great Drona.
So actually, this Shashina, I heard he was a scaredy cat in the Kauravas because he didn't. He was afraid of almost everything.
Okay, very nice point.
Wait.
But if he's a very scary cat, then he was the one that came out to fight with Arjuna in the.
Yeah, he's strong, so strong, more stronger than us, but he gets scared easily.
Okay, right. So initially he was very, very brave because he was trying to protect everybody else. Then he had to run away for his life. Okay, so then the biggest challenge for Arjuna, Dronacharya. So you can see the picture, right? Drona comes next, and Drona is Arjuna's preceptor or teacher. And he knows how Arjuna fights, everything he knows. And Drona, nobody can defeat Drona. So what to do? So Arjuna started shooting arrows. Drona started shooting back. They're starting to hit each other's arrows. There's no way that Krishna says, Arjuna, don't waste time. Yeah, Dhruv wants to say something? No? Okay, sorry. I thought you were...
Nitin and I are wondering, why did the chariot come in hot?
Chariot come where?
Come in hot in the picture.
Oh, in the picture? In hot?
Yeah, it was like coming in hot.
Oh, yeah. So that's just not showing the heat. It's just showing that Krishna.
No, why did the chariot come in fast? I could tell from all those horses racing in.
Yeah, so they are. Yeah, so the strategy was Arjuna will get into the Chakravyuha. He'll have two other fighters guarding his wheels on both sides. Only 3 of them will enter. So they're going fast. They have to cover 48 miles.
Where?
And also it's showing that it's sunrise. And then also because Krishna and...
We will enter where? Somewhere dangerous? Like in the
it's so
war?
dangerous, right? Yeah, we discussed about this formation, right? So
they're going in the Chakravyuha, the formation. They're trying to
wait a second. The line formation.
And kill him.
Mean they're going in the line? Mean they're gonna cut the line?
They're fighting everyone one by one.
Yeah.
But they're trying.
Mean they're gonna kill everybody on each side of the line?
Yeah,
they're trying to go as fast as they can because if Arjuna can't Jayadradhavadha by sunset, Arjuna will have to enter fire.
Right.
Enter fire?
Yeah.
So they're trying to escape the fire. They're going in the middle.
No. Yeah, so the
Arjuna
vow is...
made a vow that if he doesn't kill Jayadradhavadha
what's a vow?
A vow is like a promise. If I don't vanquish Jayadradha by evening, I'm going to enter into fire and die.
Enter into fire and die is so frightening.
Prabhuji, I had a doubt in one part. Who was the first Kaurava to come and attack Arjuna?
Durmarshana. Okay. All right. So then they're going to fight with Dronacharya, and Dronacharya was shooting hundreds of arrows in a second, and Arjuna is shooting back 100 arrows, and then Dronacharya sends 1,000 arrows, and then Krishna moves the chariot so fast that those arrows won't hurt them. And then Krishna says there's no point wasting time with Drona, because if we keep fighting Drona, we'll fight with him the whole day. See how long they have to go to reach to Jayadradha. So let's just go forward and not fight Drona. So Krishna just moved the chariot so fast, front and back, and by the time Drona was fending off the arrows, he saw that Arjuna is speeding away. And at that time, Drona said, hey, are you afraid of me? Fight me before going forward. But Arjuna says, oh, my Guru, I have bigger things to achieve today. Please let me go. And Drona tried to follow Arjuna, but he couldn't. Krishna was riding it so fast into the needle formation. So he was just going forward. And another warrior from the Pandavas side, Drishtaketu, he came to fight with Drona. So then Drona got occupied with that, and he couldn't follow Arjuna and stop him. Then actually Drona, so Drona starts fighting with Drishtaketu, but Drona kills the Drishtaketu. Drishtaketu is a Pandava warrior, okay?
Oh, on the side of the wheel?
Yeah, not on side of the wheel, just behind Arjuna, there was this warrior who came to fight with Drona so that Arjuna could go forward. So then
he was killed, Drishtaketu.
Yes. So Drona killed Drishtaketu. And then Arjuna went, and then there was Kritavarma there. And Kritavarma was fighting. He's also he's a Yadav general, right? He went with the Narayani Sena. So Krishna said, don't be lenient to him. You can finish him off. Don't think that he is like, I will be sad if you finish him off. So then Arjuna fights with him and then breaks his chariot and everything and moves forward. He doesn't kill Kritavarma. He moves forward.
Who's Kritavarma again?
Kritavarma is a Kaurava warrior.
And the chariot the chariot was moving so fast that all of the Kauravas got dizzy of it.
Yeah, they have to move so fast. The horses are running at the top of the speed.
Because they have an end point and a limit.
Yeah.
So if they don't get in the middle of the needle where Jayadradha is before sunset, then Arjuna will have to climb and fight.
Yeah. So then there's a warrior who came, Shrutayush came. And Shrutayush was Varuna's son. He had a boon. So
why is there a picture of a horse?
Yeah, we'll get to that. So first, let's discuss this one on the left, okay? So Shrutayush, he had a mace. See the black mace? With that mace, anybody who he hits will die. He had that boon.
Wow, he's the strongest.
Yeah. So he's the son of Varuna, but he forgot. But there was one condition: if he hits his mace on somebody who
is Varuna?
Oh, Varuna is the god of water. Okay, the water god. Yeah.
I mean, he's a yaksha.
Prabhuji, Varuna was siding Pandavas or Kauravas?
Okay, Varuna was not siding either. He's not fighting, but Shrutayut was against, was in the Kaurava side, son of Varuna. But he had this weapon and he was charging and coming towards Arjuna. He got out of his chariot and ran, and he took his mace and hit poor Krishna on his chest. But Krishna
was a Kaurava.
Yeah, so he's in the Kaurava side. So Shrutayut, he had a boon that whoever he hits with the mace will die. So whoever he hits with the mace will die was the boon. But then if he hits somebody who is unarmed, who didn't have
any armor,
no weapons, whoever does that, then that mace will kill him. So he forgot that condition and hit Krishna. Krishna didn't have any weapon. So his same mace went and killed himself. So that's how Shrutayush is.
Such a pow.
Happened in a Krishna movie or book.
So Shrutayush died. And then there was another warrior, Sudakshina, who came, and Arjuna was able to defeat him.
Prabhuji, who's Sudakshina or something?
Yeah, so again, these names are not important. I'm just telling you these warriors attacked
great.
Arjuna. Sudakshina, he sent so many arrows at Krishna and Arjuna, like 60 arrows. They hit Arjuna and Krishna, but they took off the arrows from them. But the horses also got these arrows. So 20 arrows were sent at the horses, and they were hurt also. So these horses, they had to run at full speed to reach to Jayadradha, right? But then they started to slow down. They became very tired.
But did any horses get killed by the arrows?
No, none got killed. They are celestial horses also, but they were just slowed down and they were very tired. They were running so fast. And at this point...
Being way too fast, so they got protected by staying low?
Right.
What about the people on the chariot? Were they safe on it?
Yeah, so what happened was Krishna and Arjuna came up with a plan that Arjuna would let Krishna and Krishna and the horses go to the side and take rest. And then Arjuna will start walking and fighting. So he will be shooting his arrows, just walking in the path on the needle. And the horses will take a break. So that's the picture on the right. Krishna unyokes the horses, but then Krishna cries out to Arjuna, hey, they want water. So then Arjuna will shoot a weapon called Varuna weapon. Again, Varuna. So Varunastra he sends, and it creates a little pool with ducks and like you see, a very, very freshwater pool, and the horses will drink water. And then Arjuna also shoots an arrow and make a shade of arrows. So once... Yeah, like a shed, like a stable. Like a stable for the horses to rest so that they're not in the sun. And Krishna takes out all the arrows that pierce these horses and patted them and made them rejuvenate. And so the horses became strong again, and Arjuna had already walked forward, and Krishna and the horses caught up with him, and then Arjuna got into the chariot again. Okay, and by that time Duryodhana got very, very angry. We created this big formation, and this Arjuna and Krishna are coming so much forward. What is going to happen to Jayadradha? And he starts saying bad things to Dronacharya. You said you'll protect, you said you'll make this big formation, and how is Arjuna advancing so much? You are really siding with the Pandavas. And he started saying all these abusive things. And then he started crying to Dronacharya. Why are you doing this? I'm sorry I'm saying like this, but I'm very angry. And then Dronacharya said, you're like my son, and I'm going to protect you, but you know all the bad things you did to Draupadi and the Pandavas, now that is just coming back to you. So if you do bad things will come to you, even though you have the greatest protector.
That's
like
Adharma.
Yeah. So, but Dronacharya will say, though you have all this, I'm still going to give you a very, very protective armor. So what Dronacharya says, now Duryodhana said, I'm going to stop Arjuna. So do what you can to protect me. So then Dronacharya says, I'm going to tie you this armor. So he took off his armor, but then he had this secret special mantra from Brahma that if he said that mantra and tied the armor, it'll become very powerful and nothing can pierce that armor. So
just like Karna.
Yeah. But Karna had already lost that armor, right? Indra came and asked for it. So
it's magic armor.
Yeah, Drona tied the armor. The armor was the same as before, but because he said the secret mantra, that armor became very powerful, that his whole body was covered with the armor and nobody can pierce him.
Oh,
so, yeah. So his whole body was protected by this armor. And he then went to fight with Arjuna. And then when he went to fight with Arjuna, he So just before that, there was another two warriors, Vinda and Anuvinda, and all who came and fought with Arjuna. And, killed them and all that.
Dhruv, we can't hear you so
So
well.
Arjuna is very acting very fast going forward. So then Duryodhana came in the way and he started fighting Arjuna. And
How is this possible? You doctor can't hear me.
so yeah, so
You're echoing.
your voice is distorted. Okay, so then Arjuna's arrow started hitting the armor and it is falling off, while Duryodhana's arrows were coming and hitting Arjuna and Krishna, and everybody's wondering, oh, how's our king fighting so well? Did he become better than Arjuna? And Duryodhana was trying to show off, see, I am a great fighter. Actually, he was being protected by Dronacharya's armor. And then, so Krishna also kind of taunts Arjuna. What happened to you? Are you tired from all the fighting? Why is, but Krishna knows all that. So then Arjuna thinks and thinks. Krishna wants to bring out the best in his devotee. So he makes Arjuna think. And then Arjuna thinks, oh yeah, so this is not a, this is the armor that Dronacharya has given Duryodhana, otherwise it would have been pierced by me. So because he also knows the secret mantra, Dronacharya has taught Arjuna, so he recollected that, and then you know how he defeats Duryodhana? Like his whole body was covered with armor, right? But under his nails was the only part which was not covered. So,
but it shows that his arms is not covered in the
yeah, but that's the picture. But actually, the armor was protecting his entire body, but except the under point of his nails. So Arjuna, you know, he shoots the arrow so sharp and aiming at the under the nails of Duryodhana, and it hits his nails, and he starts bleeding. Oh, and he runs away. And that's how Arjuna defeats Duryodhana and still keeps moving forward.
Who put that dot next to
no, that's okay.
that? His
Right.
there's a dot.
So then, you know, Yudhishthira was not seeing Arjuna or hearing Arjuna's conch shell or anything. So he was getting worried. He was waiting in the front of the formation, right? So he was wondering what's going to happen. Let me send Satyaki to protect Arjuna and help him with his mission. So Satyaki is a great warrior, and he's actually a disciple of Arjuna himself. So he fights just like Arjuna. So he sent Satyaki, but then Satyaki was given the instruction not to go anywhere but protect Yudhishthira. But then since Yudhishthira told Satyaki to go, then he said, okay, Arjuna told me to protect you, but maybe Bhima and the others will protect you. So I'm going to go to help Arjuna. And by that time, Satyaki went so fast, and he caught up with Arjuna in 1 hour. So he was moving very fast, and in the wake of all the destruction Arjuna created, it was easy for him to get to where Arjuna was. And by that time, and Yudhishthira got even more worried, because Satyaki was also not blowing his conch shell or anything, but they were busy trying to go forward. So Yudhishthira was thinking, oh, Satyaki is, I put Satyaki and Arjuna in harm's way, so let me send Bhima also.
Bhima?
So then Yudhishthira sent Bhima. So then
Did he not kill all the warriors in his way? Like,
no, so 2 of the warriors were sent, but still the other, like Drishtadyumna and all the Pandava sons, they are all there to protect Yudhishthira. And that was a good decision that Yudhishthira took. It's a selfless decision, not thinking about his own protection, but Arjuna's protection.
Because he made a vow.
And also, he made a calculated risk, because at this point, nobody will attack Yudhishthira because everybody's trying to protect Jayadradha, right? So that was a good decision that King Yudhishthira took.
King Yudhishthira?
Yeah. So anyway, so these 2 warriors also started going, and then Satyaki was attacked by a warrior called Bhurishrava. Okay.
Bhurishrava.
Yeah. And Satyaki, after reaching all the way up the needle, he was very tired. And then they started fighting, this Bhurishrava and Satyaki. And they were like enemies, family enemies. So they had some family feuds, like their fathers used to be enemies. So then Satyaki and Bhurishrava were also enemies. And then they started fighting on foot on the with their mace. And then Satyaki, who was very tired, he fell unconscious. And Bhurishrava took that as an opportunity. He took the sword and was going to or cut off Satyaki's head. And at that point, Krishna told Arjuna, are you going to protect the person who came to help you? And then Arjuna sends an arrow. That's why you see Bhurishrava's arm is cut off.
But then why is he meditating?
Yeah, I'm going to tell you. So then Bhurishrava said, who is cutting off my arm? I'm fighting with one person, and how can somebody else come and shoot an arrow at me? That is against the rules of war.
The Kauravas broke the rules.
No. But so then he looked around and he saw Arjuna, and he said, Arjuna, what kind of a warrior are you? You're breaking the rules. And then Arjuna said, well, you are the one who broke the rules. You are trying to attack an unconscious person who didn't have a weapon. So Satyaki was unconscious, right? So, and you were trying to attack him, and so then I had to help. And then Bhurishrava understood that what he did was wrong. And he said, I'm going to meditate for the rest of my life. And then Krishna came in his mind and said, you're going to the highest place because you decided not to fight again. And you have learned your lesson. And by that time, this Satyaki, he woke up and he came and cut off Bhurishrava's head, which is not the right thing to do, but it was just... Bhurishrava is this person who is sitting on the arrows and who lost his head.
Wait, Arjuna did?
No, Satyaki. Satyaki,
Wow.
he was unconscious, right? So he came up and cut off Bhurishrava's head. And then everybody was saying, oh, how did you break the rules? This person was without weapons. But then that was just, actually, he's just being an instrument in the hand of Krishna, because it was time for Bhurishrava to die anyways. He was going to meditate till the end of the life like this without a hand. And Satyaki just came and removed the body from the soul, and the soul went to the spiritual world. So he reached the highest destination for following his Kshatriya duties, but everybody outside looking at this like, how could Satyaki just do that? And then Bhima was coming behind Satyaki, right, to reach out to Arjuna to help him. And Bhima was in a very, very ferocious mood because he wanted to help his brother, and he was thinking about all the insults. He was trying to take vengeance for all that. So, he started fighting with Karna, because Karna came, and when he started fighting with arrows, and Karna couldn't even withstand Bhima, because Bhima, though he's a mace fighter, he was fighting so hard. But Karna also had a vow that he would not kill any other Pandava. So that's some of the weakness that Karna had in his mind. So because of that, Bhima was able to destroy Karna's chariot, and Karna had to run away, get another chariot.
But what about that time when,
Karna's mom?
No, Karna's guru.
Karna's, Parashuram.
Yeah, so as soon as he realized he was a Kshatriya, then he gave him a curse that he'll forget all his training.
Yeah, that will come up later. But at this point, he's not forgetting his training, but still he couldn't withstand the wrath of Bhima. And Bhima was really defeating Karna. And then Karna had to change chariots. And while he was changing chariots, Bhima killed 30 Kauravas, including Vikarna. So before Bhima killed Vikarna, or after he killed Vikarna, he went and paid respect to Vikarna's body, circumambulated Vikarna, because Vikarna was the only one who was protecting Mother Draupadi in the Sabha where they were humiliating her. So Vikarna was the only one said, Duryodhana, don't do that, don't humiliate her, pull a sari or anything, it's not right. So Bhima killed all the other evil brothers, but Vikarna, because he was fighting on the side of Duryodhana, he had to kill him, but then he paid respect to.
That's exactly what you should do if he did something good, but he's still on the side of bad.
Yeah. So this is what is happening, okay? So
he got closer.
So the ones in green is Bhima. Then there's Arjuna is the one in red, and then Satyaki. So only these three warriors went inside the whole formation, the needle formation. And you see, this was the path they took. But then, at the end, you see where they are? Arjuna is right up there, but then Jayadradha is back there on the eye of the needle, right? He's being protected by Shalya, Ashwadhama, Kripa, Karna, Duryodhana, and Vrishasena. Vrishasena is Karna's son. Bhishma is in a bed of arrows, remember?
Oh, yeah, forgot.
Yeah. So then all these fighters are still there, and poor Arjuna, he started fighting, and then he understood that now I'm going to die. I'm going to have to enter the fire because I can't defeat all these 6 warriors and go kill Jayadradha.
Then everybody got sad.
So but Arjuna was fighting hard. Satyaki and Bhima was all trying to help him. But then it's only going to be a few more minutes before sunset. The sun is going down and down. And guess who comes to Arjuna's rescue? Krishna.
Knew it! I knew it. I knew Krishna.
Yes. So Krishna always protects his devotee. So something that is impossible, he will make possible. And guess what the Leela he did? He covered the sun with his Sudarshan Chakra. So when he covered the sun, everybody thought the sun is already set. And everybody started rejoicing in the Kaurava side. Oh, Arjuna, we defeated you. Now you're going to enter the fire and Pandavas are going to lose. And Jayadradha started laughing at Arjuna and he came out and everybody else was laughing and Arjuna was feeling so sad. And then Krishna said, don't throw away your weapon yet. Don't throw away your weapon yet. And then as Jayadradha came out laughing in front of Arjuna, Krishna took off the covering from the sun. There were only a few minutes left for the sunset, but then the sun was bright again. And Jayadradha looked around and he's right in front of Arjuna, laughing at him. And then Arjuna took up a special arrow and shot it at Jayadradha. So there you see the body of Jayadradha and removed from the head, and the head is going.
That's his father, right?
And Arjuna will put his arrow and will
cut
take
off his
head and give it to his father.
Yes. So the father's name is Vridashitra. Shitra. Okay.
Vridashitra.
Yeah. Vridakshitra. So Vridakshitra is the father of. Yeah, it's a tough name. You don't have to remember. So Vridashitra got the. So Arjuna, like Meenakshi ji said, the head went and fell on the. Krishna told Arjuna because he knows everything. He said, when you remove the head, make sure it falls on Vridashitra, who is like some 50 miles away, sitting somewhere. So make it fall on his lap, because this Vridashitra had given a boon to Jayadradha that whoever causes your head to fall on the ground will immediately die. So Krishna wanted to make sure that Arjuna won't die. And also to punish this father who was giving such boons to an evil guy like Jayadratha. And that is why he was very.
And then when he woke up, he was like.
And then, so Vidashitra, he was sitting there. He got this head on his lap. He said, "What is this head?" And he stood up. And then the head fell on the ground. And because he was the cause of the head falling on the ground, his head broke into 1,000 pieces. So that's how Krishna makes sure his devotees are fully protected. So at the beginning of the day, it was like impossible for Arjuna to come and defeat Jayadratha. But then because he had Krishna by his side, he was able to. So what we can learn, the lesson is impossible things are made possible if God is on your side. If you're doing work that will please God, he will give you immense power that you cannot even imagine. And one of the biggest example is like in our parampara, our guru called Srila Prabhupada. So he's a 70-year-old man. He had only 40 rupees in India, but his guru had told him before that you have to go preach to the Western world. And so he wanted to really do that. So just like Arjuna, he really wanted to, he set a goal and he wanted to achieve it. He somehow set out in a ship to come to the US. He talked to the owner and he put him in a cargo ship. So Prabhupada took many months to come through the sea to America. And then what happened? Prabhupada in 10 years, he created 100 temples for Krishna all over the world. So just see, it is like impossible, right? For a person who is even 65, they will try to retire and stay at home. But he is 70 and he came and started 100 temples all over the world and made so many devotees all over the world. This is actually Krishna Leela. So that's a similar example we can see with Arjuna.
I always remember that story.
Yeah.
Why was Vikarna fighting for the Kaurava side if he did good to Draupadi and Bhima and like made them?
Yes. So Krishna wanted to punish these bad people. So Arjuna was being an instrument. So Krishna also wanted all of us to become devotees.
I had a doubt in Varuna's. What is the name of Varuna's son's name? What was the name of Varuna's son?
Yeah, Shrutayush. Okay, so time for Kahoot.
Guruji, I have a doubt.
Yes, please.
Wasn't Krishna cheating by showing the sun to the Kauravas?
Showing what? The Sudarshana Chakra covering the sun?
Yeah.
So so people who are non-devotees, they can say that as say, oh, Krishna is cheating, but actually no, he's doing what is in his power. He's not fighting anybody.
As you said, it was time for the
and this Jayadratha is a bad person, right? So he's using his Leela. So you can say Krishna came as a human or in the looking like a human. He should just be like a human. But God knows the best thing to do. What is the best thing forward for everybody? And whoever dies just like Jayadratha, they are going to a better place than them being in earth and doing all the evil things that they continue to do.
Question.
Yeah, so it is not cheating.
Never mind, sorry.
Okay, all right, good question. So those are some arguments that non-devotees or people who just look at the externals, they say, oh, this is cheating. But whatever Krishna does is perfect, and it is for the best.
I took a lot of notes.
Best for everybody. Okay, so any other question?
Prabhuji, Vikarna was on the Kaurava side, but why was he on the Kaurava side if he did good things?
Yeah, Yujutsu could change sides, right? He is a half brother of Duryodhana. So Vikarna also could have done that same thing when Yudhishthira asked, anybody want to come to our side? Then only Yujutsu came. Vikarna didn't. He thought
Yujutsu was the greatest person in the world.
My duty to my brother is more important than doing the right thing. So that is what Vikarna was thinking. So Krishna is showing that is not the right thing. So even if our relatives or somebody are telling us to do the wrong thing, just because they are our relatives, we shouldn't follow that. We should do the right thing. And
so
then
Krishna is saying not to follow your family if they're doing something wrong.
If they're telling you to do the wrong thing, you can do the right thing by following what would please the Lord and his devotees. Okay, so that is a lesson we learned from Vikarna. Good questions. So let's go to the Kahoot because we only have 6 more minutes left. Hope everybody is ready. Play now. Okay, let's see.
Yes.
Maybe I should stop the video because every time we know when we do this.
Arjuna.
Okay. The game pin is 643049.
I hate J so much that I've even put a lowercase J.
Okay. So you shouldn't hate anybody. You should hate the disease. So everybody.
Oh,
it's like,
yeah.
It's like
bad things. Well, everybody
Yeah.
can be good in the world. Everybody can be born good. But sometimes, like, if someone convinces you to be bad, then you shouldn't hate them.
Oh, look at Ishika. She has very, very nice decorations around her.
Ishika.
Krishna, Radha, Arjuna, Radharani, Ishika, Oi Salty.
Boy, salty?
I think that's Dhruv. Bhima, Krishna.
Dada! With the baby.
A little teddy bear. Very nice. Tejeshwar, Krishna, knot. So somebody's in a knot. And then there's Ashmita, Meg, and Arjuna. Okay. So many Arjunas, and it's like the real Krishna battle. It's like. Okay. Very nice. Okay. Okay, we have another Krishna also. So Krishna, Radha together is Meenakshi.
But who's the real one?
I am just playing Krishna.
Okay, everybody ready? Okay, Ayana is in.
I put
Just need
emoji
one more
there.
play.
It should have been
3 more players. Just need 3 more
Okay,
players.
thank you, Dhruv, for checking. Okay, Avery is in. Welcome, Avery ji.
Actually.
Oh, Shri with some good sunglasses.
Nice. You're ready for summer, huh?
Okay, we have 16 players on the call. So let's start. Anybody needs more time?
No, we can
Okay,
start. Those
let's
are
get
all the
started.
players.
All the participants are here, so it's better to start off now.
Yeah. Okay, thank you everybody for confirming. Let's start. Good luck. Everybody who plays are winners, okay? Day 14, Jayadradh. Okay, come on, Kahoot. Okay, first question. Why did Jayadradha not go back to his kingdom in fear of being killed by Arjuna? Drona assured him of safety on day 14. Duryodhan wanted to remove Arjuna from the war. All of the above, none of the above.
I took my time. Then I knew the answer. Tricky.
Yeah.
No,
So most of you were correct. Even the ones who said Drona assured him was correct. But both these reasons, right? They wanted to get rid of Arjuna, missing his vow. Why is everybody 0? Okay, it's so slow. Okay. All right, Ashmita is on top. Next. Next.
Come on, Kahil. Good job.
Okay. What was the Kaurava military formation on day 14? Circle plus cart, lotus plus needle, all of the above, none of the above.
I don't know.
Chakra, Shakata, Padma, Sujimukha.
I shouldn't have picked all of the above. I should have, sorry.
Yeah, all of the above is the right answer. Remember, the first one was Chakra and Shakata, and inside there was lotus and needle.
Yeah, I knew I had to pick both of them, but as soon as I saw all of the above, I was like, no.
So that.
No, wait for me!
Hey!
What happened? Everybody okay? Oh, Ishika is
Okay.
in second.
I want my connection. Just wait for me.
Okay.
Prabhuji, can you please go to the next one?
Just give Dhruv 1 second. Poor
Oh, yeah,
Dhruv
sure,
lost
sure.
his connection. Are you okay now?
Oh, yes, it's
There's a
good
lot
now.
Okay, thank
Okay, good.
you. Okay, next question.
Can you please stop making things with all of the above?
Who was guarding the entry to the needle formation? Karna, Drona, Kripa, none of the above. So, who was the mighty warrior?
That was a too easy clue.
Okay, Dronacharya. So Karna, you know, he was standing all the way up near the eye of the needle, right, where Jayadradha was to protect him. Dronacharya was guarding the. Okay.
Yay! I'm finally on
Arjuna,
the board.
Krishna, Tara, Ayana, and Ashmita. Okay, next question. Who was guarding Jayadradha on the eye of the needle formation? Kripa, Karna, Vrishasena, Shalya, Duryodhana, Ashwadhama, Drona, Dushasana, Kritavarma, Shrutayush, Durmarshana, Vinda. All of the above, none of the above.
I don't know.
Yeah, so these warriors were right next to Jayadradha at the eye of the needle, and the others were lined up on the stem of the needle, right? Okay, it's probably a tough one, but you should have guessed by elimination. See, Dushasana and Durmarshana, they were the first ones. They were right outside. So if you saw that option, you should have definitely removed that as an answer. Okay. Okay, Krishna is on fire. Taraji is with a teddy bear. How did Krishna save Arjuna from Shrutayush? Krishna used his Sudarshana Chakra to kill Shrutayush. Krishna took a hit from Shrutayush's mace. Krishna gave Arjuna a weapon to kill Shrutayush. None of the above. So, who had that magical mace? Yes. So most of you got that right. Remember, if the mace is used on somebody who's unarmed, that mace will kill that person itself, whoever attacks. So since Shrutayush hit Krishna, he died. Okay, Krishna is in #1 spot. Very good. And a few others, Not and Bhima, are also on the board. Welcome.
Prabhuji, Rama is not.
Yeah, okay. How did Krishna and Arjuna rest the tired horses The chariot. Arjuna fought by walking. Arjuna made a pool with Varuna arrow. Arjuna made a shelter for horses with arrows. All of the above.
I don't know.
Yes, all of the above. Good job. So, no, that's what to protect the horses. So even though, see, they were in a hurry, they take care of everyone, even the horses. So we should also learn to protect all our animals and birds and all that. So Krishna, Arjuna, Tara, Not, and Ishika are on the board. Not is Rama, I think. So look at it, interesting, right? Krishna and Arjuna are on top, and Krishna and Arjuna are charging the army. How did Arjuna make Duryodhana retreat, though he had an impenetrable armor? Remember, Dronacharya gave an armor. So Arjuna's arrow could pierce the armor. Krishna used his magic to remove Duryodhana's armor. Arjuna shot under the nail of Duryodhana, which was not armored. Arjuna used a celestial weapon. Okay, all of you, most of you got it right. Very good. Okay. Okay, who did Yudhishthira send to aid Arjuna in his effort to fulfill his vow? Nakula and Sahadeva, Bhima and Satyaki, Abhimanyu and Drishtadyumna, none of the above.
Why do you keep on putting none of the above?
Just to confuse.
Okay, we're never picking that.
Okay, next time I have to make a question that none of the above is correct. Okay.
No.
Okay, everybody got that right. Remember, Yudhishthira sent Bhima and Satyaki. Very good. Okay, next question.
Wait for me.
Oh, sorry. How many Kaurava princes did Bhima kill on day 14? 1, 10, 5, 30.
I don't know.
We mentioned this in class that Bhima was very ruthless on that day. Killed a lot of Kauravas, including Vikarna. Okay, 30, good job. Okay, Krishna is on top. Arjuna, Tara, Not, and Ayana. Krishna has the highest answer streak of 9. You got all of it right so far. Why did Arjuna cut off Bhurishrava's arm with an arrow? Bhurishrava was going to cut off unarmed Satyaki's head. Satyaki was unconscious. Satyaki had come to help Arjuna in his mission, all of the above.
This is pretty obvious.
Yes, all of the above. Everybody's correct, but best answer is all of the above. Arjuna
Can you
was
please
protecting.
stop making questions with all of the above? No, I mean just put like 2 questions with all
Oh,
of the
Tara has a fire next to her.
Can you just put 2?
How was Bhima able to defeat Karna with arrows from battle on day 14? Bhima fought thinking of Draupadi's insult by Karna. Karna had vowed not to kill any Pandava except Arjuna. All of the above, none of the above. Yes.
I'm gonna call in my tornado.
Yes, very good. You know, that's why Bhima was able to fight Karna. Tara has an answer streak of 7. Very good. Arjuna, Krishna, Tara, Not, and Ayana. Okay.
Again.
Oh.
Dhruv, you should tell when you're.
Why did Bhima give respect to the dead body of Vikarna after killing him? Vikarna was as powerful as Bhima. Vikarna was his best friend. Vikarna was the only Kaurava who tried to prevent Draupadi's insult.
Vikarna was God. Like anybody would believe that.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay, same, almost the same people on the top here. Don't worry, everyone. It's just we're learning here. What Leela, mystic pastime, did Krishna do to help Arjuna in his? Krishna gave Sudarshana Chakra to Arjuna. Krishna covered the sun with a Sudarshana Chakra. Krishna flew the chariot to Jayadradha. None of the above. Yes. So they should have known when they chose Krishna's army instead of Krishna that if whoever is on Krishna's side will win. So Duryodhana, he chose Krishna's army thinking.
Wait for me!
Oh, wait!
Oh, wait for you, Dhruv? Are you back? Can we move forward? So 3 in.
Okay, now it's all right.
Rama is, okay, thank you, Dhruv. We're going 10 minutes over again. Last 3 questions. Why did Arjuna have to send Jayadradha's head to the lap of his father, Vridakshatra? So Vridakshatra was an enemy. Vridakshatra wanted to see his son's face. Vridakshtra's boon that whoever causes Jayadradha's head to fall will die. None of the above. Okay. Most of you got that right. Good. Last 2 questions. Okay. Arjuna and Krishna are very, very close to each other. Who won the 14th day of Mahabharata war? So just imagine who won. If Jayadratha died, Pandavas, Kauravas, both none.
It's not working. Well,
And Arjuna actually killed 1 Akshauhini of Kauravas on that day. Yeah.
Wait, don't. Wait. Click next, but don't click next again. Dhruv needs time.
Oh, Tara has a streak
Is
of
everything
11
fixed,
correct.
Dhruv?
Okay, last question.
yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
16 of 16. Why did Krishna make impossible possible for his devotees? Devotees fully depend on Krishna. Devotees want to please Krishna. Devotees want to serve in Krishna's mission. All of the above. There's an echo.
Well, there's no echo now.
Okay, all of you got that right. So that was the lesson for today. So everybody's a winner. See, that was the main question. That was the whole discussion we had was to understand that. And everybody got it right. I'm so happy. Okay, 3rd place goes to Tara. 2nd place to Krishna. And 1st place goes to Arjuna. Of course, Arjuna was the greatest warrior on day 14. Look at that. It's like actually the war is happening in front of us. So all of you did very good.
Wait.
What's that?
I wanna draw.
Okay, so congratulations, everyone. Thank you so much for joining on a Saturday.
I draw.
So
Oh, yeah.
if you all want to play around with your drawing, etc., you can do that now.
Hey.
Oh.
Bye.
Hare Krishna, thank you for joining, everyone.
If you want to draw on the screen, you can do that.
Yeah. So all of you on the board are winners. And that's why we show the board. Don't look at the ranks or anything because let me change that. Just let's order by the name.
Wait.
Prabhuji, thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Bye, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Bye, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Bye bye.
Oh, clear?
Prabhuji, we
Bye.
have
Hare
a.
Krishna.
Whoa, that's cool.
This one.
Wait,
You can keep
wait,
playing.
wait. Maybe you should click something.
Okay, done.
Look,
Yeah.
Arjuna.
Yeah.
Arjuna.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye, Guruji.
Hare Krishna.
Bye, everyone. Hare Krishna.
Okay. Can we stop the
Wait,
call?
wait. Sorry, 1 minute. Yeah. Aww. Let's end with Hare Krishna, but I won't erase bye. Let's see. I want to.
So next time we get all the players, let's just.
I don't know how to.
So we have to just order by, remove the ranks so that it's not like people are not looking at the ranks or anything. Let's just do this so that everybody are winners. Okay.
Oh wait, I want to do something. Arjuna only got 56. Then how did he win?
No, I just changed the rank. Like I ordered by the name. See.
Oh.
So I'm going to do that every time so that because everybody's a winner who plays.
Or to not make me sad. Well, actually, I'm a little bit happy on here.
Okay.
Wait.
Hare Krishna, Hari Bol. Let's close. You're the only one here.
Rama's still here.
Tomorrow. Can we?
Okay. Bye, Krishna. Bye, Rama. Bye. We'll see you next Bhakti Vriksha class.